Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Animal Revolt Battle Simulator, and welcome to our updated Godzilla Final Wars version. Not updated, we've never had Final Wars Godzilla in ARBS, but today, you are gonna be seeing how this man battles, what kind of moves he has, and overall, how good of a Godzilla is, Final Wars in ARBS. Let me know in the comments right now, what's your favorite version of Godzilla, and how good do you think Final Wars is gonna be? You've seen G14, we've seen things, well, recently we've seen Magma and G14, but I feel like Final Wars is gonna be crazy today. And to be honest with you, I kind of just want to start things off right. We got Final Wars Godzilla versus my favorite. We've got Heisei. I'm not gonna lie to you. I already know Heisei, my boy, is about to get cooked. Especially, hold him now. Maybe not, okay, maybe so. I feel like Heisei didn't do any damage at all with that atomic breath. By the way, we're gonna be putting Final Wars Godzilla to the ultimate test today. Not only is it gonna be like 1v1 battles and whatnot, but we're gonna be seeing like how many waves of individuals, dinosaurs, kaiju, this man can actually outlast. Like he's gonna be going up against teams of dinosaurs, teams of kaiju, and like I said, putting him up against the ultimate test. Why he hit a 360? Okay, well, wait, that explodes too? Okay, he didn't have any HP regardless, and he had more, so Final Wars is gonna take that one, but oh, putting his dukes up, what was that about? How my boy gonna hit a 360 heat wave, atomic breath, whatever you wanna call it? Ladies and gentlemen, we got the one that we just saw a few days ago. We did a solo video on Magma and G14, and he did good. And when I say good, I mean, okay, well, that kind of explains the video. He did decent, but like, disappointing. Okay, not necessarily disappointing, but like, he definitely could have done better. Let's see how he does against Final Wars Godzilla. Hey, Godzilla, please don't let us down, all right? I've been hyping you up all week. I said that you were gonna be a great, oh, look at that. 3,200 damage on the tail whip. And now we got Magma and G14 over here hitting a nice atomic breathington, 360 atomic breath. Now it is gonna explode at the end, right? 2,500 damage straight into another. What was that? Okay, I don't even know what that was to begin with, but that was sick, I can tell you that much. And he's putting his dukes up, looking at his arms. Yeah, you did that. Okay, hold up. While we're in the, the battle dome here, let's see the battle of the atomic breath. You just saw that atomic breath, and you know Godzilla -1s. When he starts building it up, if he actually hits it, normally it, oh my goodness. Normally it destroys pretty much anyone that it lands on. Let's see. This is gonna be, the explosion didn't land. 1,600, he was just roaring through the atomic breath. That was crazy though for Final, whoa! Crazy for Final Wars, like I was saying. The 360 atomic breath, and that's gonna explode at the end, which is gonna do a solid amount of damage straight into a roar to Godzilla -1. Oh my goodness, and he can grab him and kick him. Okay, wait a minute. Now he's showing some disrespect. The dorsal spikes, dorsal plates, whatever, they're over here lighting up yellow. And there he goes. Ladies and gentlemen, he's off to a great start. All right, let's use some other Godzillas here. We got G14 hitting his, hitting his little T-pose right here. But as you guys know, this is not the upgraded version of G14. So we're gonna see how he can do. Maybe he can knock him off the map. I mean, he did 1,500 damage, but then Final Wars was like, yeah, let me go ahead and show you what mine can do. I hate that they always fall off the map, bro. This is why normally I just end up throwing them in this arena because it's pretty hard for them to get knocked off the map here. Oh, hold up. Grabbed him while he's hitting an atomic breath and throws him. Okay, now, Final Wars, that was kind of savage, I'm not gonna lie to you. Roaring right in his face is also savage. Bro, I don't know about you guys, but I'm thinking that Final Wars, he might be a contender for one of the best. I mean, we will see him against Godzilla Nemesis a little bit later. Normally, if you can beat Godzilla Nemesis, you can be one of the best in the game. I can't even see what's going on. Oh! Final Wars just got tossed. What's the HPs? HP is looking like G14 is gonna be going down here soon, but like I said, this is not the upgraded version of G14. This is only the upgraded version and the only version of Final Wars. And he's kind of getting, tides are turning right now. Not by a lot, but like Final Wars is taking some damage. How is he gonna do against the upgraded, the better version of Godzilla 2014? Okay, nice tail whip, I'll give you that. You didn't have to continue to roar though, bro. That's not doing anything for you. I'm telling you, man. Okay, there you go. That's probably gonna end the fight right there, and we're probably gonna have to take out, yeah, the upgraded version of G14. And here he is in his glory. You guys know the solo video was pretty cool with G14. He destroyed a lot of people. This is a real test right here. Like, if you can beat the upgraded version of, well, any Kaiju, really, you're probably gonna be able to beat a good amount of dinosaurs and Kaiju and all that. I mean, off the bat, bro, this man is off to a blazing, fantastic start. And they're both roaring at each other already. I don't like that. Especially for Final Wars. Oh, hold up. The 360 atomic. Is that even gonna land? Okay, the explosion didn't land. Looks like HP is looking pretty even right now. And actually, that's not great for Final Wars. Because Final Wars has been cooking. So he should be in a pretty good lead, right? He's not. Final Wars is currently losing. Okay, he's grabbing G14, tossing him. There you go. I mean, I don't think that did any damage. You threw him to his feet, bro. 1,000 damage kick that launched him across. Okay, yeah. Like I said, bro, G14 is very good, so Final Wars might be getting his first loss here. We'll see. It's definitely not over yet. 360. The 360 atomic, which will land that move into an atomic breath. Oh, and he ended up winning. He said, hey, yo, Capi, don't count me out yet. Ladies and gentlemen, Final Wars has not lost in today's video. Let me throw that out there. But what would it take for him to lose? Currently, he is 3-0 on the day. We're not going to count this one because it's a group, but I mean, it's 3 Spinos. Do you think 3 Spinos would be able to beat 1 Godzilla Final Wars? Oh my goodness. Well, not that one at least. The 360 back around to these 2. Okay, that was pretty cool. I'm not going to lie to you. And it still looks like, you know, that one's coming back. That one is getting tossed. He tossed them towards the other one, yo. 1900 stomp. All right, that is, that's a pretty solid. And here we go. Final Wars throwing them again, bro. These 360 throws are so disrespectful. So atomic breath, getting him while he's down is crazy. It doesn't look like they're, bro, they have done literally like virtually nothing to my boy Godzilla Final Wars. I mean, he's roaring. Look at, bro, 500 damage. Yo, him picking him up and tossing him is killing me, bro. It's actually hilarious. Wait, I think he got one of them. No, they're just very low HP. 2 of them are about to take a seat. 1 of them are not even close, really. But if it gets to a 1v1, let's be real. Godzilla Final Wars is going to win. Another toss, which means that one's... Okay, he's about to be cooked. I'm going to put in, like, I don't even know how many it would take to destroy Godzilla, but clearly it would take a lot more than 3. We got, how are they still here, bro? I mean, I'll say this. I'm surprised that, you know, the Spinos have lasted this long, but inevitably they got cooked. Like, look at this one. He died surprised. But what if those Spinos called in some help and they called in a whole family of brand new Indoms? You guys already know this is not the old Indom. This is the new, I mean, look how beautiful she is. The new version of Indominus Rex, who we do know is an absolute savage. Will they be able to beat Godzilla Final Wars? Bro, if they can't beat this man, I am going to be ultra surprised and very proud. Okay, nah, they are gonna beat him. Look how much damage they're already doing, but at the same time, Godzilla Final Wars just did like 5,000 damage to one of them. Okay, now he's standing on top of all of them. Okay, they're doing good damage. It's a wrap for Godzilla Final Wars. I mean, it looks like if you put in about 20 to 30 dinosaurs, surprise, surprise, they would be able to beat Godzilla Final Wars, at least in ARBS. Probably not in like an actual movie or anything, but ladies and gentlemen, down. Did he even get any of them? I think he maybe, okay, that one is cooked. He took out 1 Indom at least. What if we shrunk down Godzilla Final Wars? Like I said, we're putting him to the ultimate test today. And we ran him through a death run. Over here, ladies and gentlemen, you can see how many competitors we have. We have humans, we have dinosaurs, we have monsters, we have just about everything that you could want to see, you know, fight Mr. Godzilla Final Wars. As you can see, we got like possessed Goro. We got insects, brother. Literally, we have everything. Let's see how my boy can do in the death run. It's been a long time since... Are you just not gonna move? Hello? Okay, let's try this again. Like I was saying, it's been a long time since we've done a death run with literally any monster, kaiju, dinosaur, whatever. Oh! So I'm intrigued to see what he could do. Okay, you didn't have to hit... Oh my goodness. All right, well, like I said, he didn't have to hit the werewolf with an atomic breath, nor did you have to hit him with an atomic breath, really, but I will say, that is a very good start for Godzilla Final Wars. We're just gonna be creeping up, following him right behind him. Okay. 1,000 damage immediately. I mean, he is taking damage, though. It's not a bad start for the actual death run individuals. We'll see, though. I mean, he absolutely obliterated the Hydra. Oh, my goodness. I mean, did you have any doubt that he would be able to get past the first round? The Skeleton, actually. Hold up. Skeleton did decent damage. Oh, wow. Why would y'all not start moving? Okay. Y'all are goofy. I ain't gonna lie to you. Go ahead. Go ahead, Final Wars. We're gonna see how far. We need to start doing this with every new Kaiju, every new dinosaur monster that we get. We're gonna start putting them through death runs and stuff. All right, well, he's gonna go ahead and roar at him, but we're gonna see how far that he makes it, because look, he is gonna end up dying. We don't have his health boosted or anything like that. So, you know, as he takes collective hits from everyone, he's gonna end up taking a seat from somewhere. I don't know where just yet, but where are you hitting an atomic breath? Buddy, it's cheesing. Hey, yo. Okay, there you go. I mean, we do have a human right here. I don't think that's gonna go well. Buddy had a bow and arrow to fight Godzilla Final Wars. He had a spear. Okay, yeah, not good. He's got a big sword. Let's see. I mean, he did hit him a couple times. Look at him. Okay. Hey, big shout out to whoever that was. He actually, look at that. He did some good damage. I don't even think Godzilla's gonna, I don't think Final Wars is gonna make it over there to the, you know, the big animals or anything. Oh! Okay, that was a nice atomic breath. He said, hey, wait a minute, Cappy. I still got moves upon moves. Hey, bro, quit hitting the atomic breath. You're cheating right now. And you're hitting bombs on yourself. This is insane. Yeah, there you go. Go over here to the gorillas. Let's see, can the gorillas stop this man? 2,000 damage, goodness gracious. He's almost a half HP. Meaning, if any of these people were to, you know, put some good moves in on Godzilla Final Wars, there you go. Okay, so that gorilla did do some decent damage. Like, look at my boy's HP right now. He's about at half. Ooh! I mean, shout out to the gorillas. They got this man to half HP. Now, they didn't last very long, but the gorilla... Okay, well... We do have Goro here still. You gotta remember, we do have possessed Goro. Okay, maybe, unless he hits this atomic breath. Okay, Goro, you're still here. Good, good, good. You might want to start, you know, working on your game over here, big fella. You got Godzilla Final Wars coming around the corner. Brother, look. Let's see. Okay, hit him once, twice. Oh! Godzilla Final Wars HP is low. Goro could... Okay, Goro could get launched. Okay, he reached the insects over here. We have the ants. We have a giant worm thing from Dune. Obliterated. What else do we have? Ugh, we got a nice spider. Stomped. Hey, I understand what you're talking about. Same. All right, Final Wars, same. Trust me. The scorpion, though, lasted longer than I thought. We got some type of beetle. Oh, hold up. This thing actually lets insects out, and never mind. They're done. The praying mantis died too. He done knocked over the wall already, so he made it past the first wall at least. And he had to give us a little roar. Yeah, we know, Godzilla, we know, you're doing good. He's not gonna make it to the end though, I don't think, personally. And the end would be Spinos, T-Rex, Carnos, stuff like that. I don't think he's gonna make it over there, but he's at least gonna make it past here, look. I mean, just the normal animals. We got a tiger, we got bears, polar bear though. Polar bear is pretty strong, all right, mind you. He is fighting Godzilla, but like, he is pretty strong. And he just got stomped. All right, well. We got a buffalo or something, right? Oh my, buffalo just got kicked into the fence. Yeah, all right. Well, hippo. Don't let this man roar at you, hippo, all right? Don't look at me, big fella. I'm not gonna be able to help you. All right, the second wall has been passed. We're gonna have an elephant. The giraffe got obliterated. But look at the HP for Godzilla Final Wars. You did not have to do that. The 360. Hey, maybe he is gonna make it to the final. Hold up. I mean, he does just have to pass all these humans and stuff now, which this human does have like a weapon. This one has a gun too. So does this one. Like, I don't know about it. I think Godzilla. Oh wait, that elephant had a laser cannon on its back. I feel like that was probably the best chance that this area had. Unless, you know, that one with the jetpack thing over there does good damage. We'll see. 360 atomic breath. There they go. Oh, no. Well, the guy with the machine gun did get obliterated, but this one right here, oh wait, he's cheating. Oh, he's over here hitting dinosaurs from across. Big fella, come this way. Okay, there we go. We got his attention. So I think he's coming this way now. Yeah, there we go. Godzilla Final Wars versus, hey, you might want to start taking the jetpack out. Are you stuck? Oh, I think we're stuck. Hold on, let me get him this way. There we go. What the, where are you going? Final Wars, come this way, bro. Why is he menacingly walking up on my boy? This is terrifying. Oh, here we go. Are you serious? Oh, but it did end up getting Final Wars. I mean, he took himself out to do it, but Final Wars finally took a seat. Almost about, you know, to the last stand, but he did take out everyone over here. All right, back to some Final Wars versus Godzilla action. Like I said, right now, Final Wars is technically 3-0. He has not lost a fight against any Godzilla 1v1. He did lose against, you know, an entire group of dinosaurs, but like we're just simply not going to count that. All right. Obviously, he was going to end up losing that one. But against solo Kaiju, he has not lost a singular battle. By the way, this Godzilla 2000 is one of like the newer versions. As you guys know, look at him, picking him up, slamming him into the ground most likely. And then normally he hits the atomic breath. Okay, well, you knocked him out of the map, bro. Why do you always tend to do that? So let's try this again in the battle dome. Please, can you not? Okay, he's not gonna throw him out, but he is gonna slam him to the ground here. Jump on him. All right, you just totally whiffed. Oh my. Godzilla 2K just hit him into me. That's actually insane. Come on, Final Wars, stay undefeated, big fella. I already know I got a bunch of Final Wars fans in the comments. Uh-oh, here we go. Here we go. With the slam. Let's see if he hits the atomic. Okay, he didn't hit the heat ray or anything like that. We're all good. If he hits it on the ground, I'm fine with it, but when he launches them in the air, speaking of which, oh, beam clash. We didn't have a beam clash, but, you know, same vibe. Oh, HP looking grim for both of them, actually. Who is gonna win it? Godzilla Final Wars versus 2K. Godzilla Millennium. It is very close. Whoever hits the next pretty big move is probably gonna be the winner. They just both hit 1,000. Uh-oh! Godzilla Final Wars! Oh, you better get up, brother. This is it. All you gotta do is hit him one more time. Literally once. There you go. Okay, he grabbed him. Still tossing him around. Not done yet. And, brother, what are these moves you're whiffing? Okay, there you go. Final Wars is still undefeated. That was way too close. All right, you know, but we're going to stay in the battle arena, and we got Mecha King Titan over here. I don't even know if I've actually solo reviewed this monster or not, but let's see how... What the... Okay, we're definitely making a solo video on Mecha King Titan. That was insane. Why has nobody told me... Oh! What? Yo, Final Wars. Okay, that was also insane. 360 atomic. He said, listen, Capi, it's not over yet. Don't even worry. I mean, I am worrying right now because that is a good move. 3,100 damage. You should not have roared. Mecha King Titan does not take nicely with people roaring at him. Okay, yep. We're definitely doing a solo video on Mecha King Titan. Let me know if you guys would want to see that. But just from that one move that he did, I am intrigued to see what else he can do. That move was actually insane, and he just gave Final Wars his first loss. Yeah, solo video with him coming very soon. What about Ice Titan over here? By the way, I don't even know what these are from. If somebody could let me know in the comments, that would be fantastic. Let's see what Ice Titan can do, and should we do a solo video on him too? Uh-oh, okay, well, he's getting his noggin grabbed right now, and tossed and tail whipped, not bad. Back into, okay. So now he's like, you know, he's got his feel with the Titan. What is that? Okay, 1,600. That's not crazy. And he definitely is losing. Yeah, let me know if you guys would want a video with the Titans. I feel like the Titans are very cool. They're very good detailed. And it looks like they got some solid moves, but Ice Titan looks like he might be taking an L for the Titans here. Final Wars Godzilla getting back on the winner's board here. Goodness gracious. In true fashion, by the way. Atomic breath, and there you go. Back in the winner's column for Final Wars. He is now, what, 4 or 5-1? I don't know. He's winning. All right, we're switching from ice to fire. We've got thermonuclear Godzilla and Godzilla Final Wars. I think I want to do like a tournament with Godzillas from every era. I just thought about that. I feel like that would be a sick tournament to do. I mean, especially now that we have so many Godzillas in this game. We wouldn't do Godzilla Nemesis or Godzilla maybe ROE. I'd have to see if technically that's an era or if that's just, you know, comic-based. But, like, we might have to do a tournament with every era and see which era would be the best in ARBS. By the way, let me know which do you think would be the best in ARBS. Final Wars is starting off great. I mean, he has defeated most of the people he's fought. He has taken, I think, one L. Only one L, right? Mecha King Titan. So maybe he is the best. I don't really know. He is about to fight. You know what? I'm going to put him up against... Oh, there goes an Atomic Pulse. And, yeah, R.I.P. Thermo. Another win for Final Wars. All right, you know what? Speaking of things that are on fire, Heisei Godzilla, my favorite right here. We got Burning Godzilla. Now, this is a good era-to-era battle here. As you guys know, Burning Godzilla is a savage. Did he do... Okay, he did a little bit of damage with that, but he just did 3,400 with a combo. And here we go. 360 Atomic Breath straight to my boy. It's going to explode, and wow. Okay, an overwhelming victory for Final. All right, you know what? We're going to do one more battle with my boy Godzilla Final Wars. Let me know in the comments, how do you think he did today? I think he did fantastic. He hasn't even lost to a Kaiju yet. He's only lost to a Mecha Titan. So let's see how he does to a Mecha Godzilla before we get out of here. Okay, Mecha Godzilla doing some good damage. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep the HP, the health bars on, just so we can see what's going on here. Oh my, Mecha Godzilla might just give a Final Wars his first Kaiju, technically Kaiju, loss. We'll see. Uh-oh, Proton Scream. 360 Atomic. That is gonna explode. It didn't even do anything on the explosion. And Mecha Godzilla is now roaring. But the Atomic Beam, Atomic Breath from Final Wars, yeah, it's gonna be it. Mecha Godzilla is gonna give him an L. We can't let Final Wars leave with an L. What about my boy Godzilla 2021? Let's see what Final Wars can do to his final Kaiju. Godzilla 2021. All right, 1,100 damage off the rip is pretty solid. And a combo of 1,600? Yeah, this version of Godzilla, we're not even gonna, you know, we're not even gonna put the health bars on. We know who's gonna win this fight. I mean, unless something changes real quick. Uh-oh. Look at him! And he tossed him out, but you know what? He had low HP anyways. And there we go. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you thought about Godzilla Final Wars. And let me know if you would want him to be in any other video. Like I said, maybe an era Godzilla tournament or something. Other than that, I'll see you tomorrow. I love ya. Goodbye.